YouTube? It's your boy Danny. Haven't slept in 24 hours, and
I just came in today.
You already know.
Some recorded for a combo video about the synchro deck.
You already know who it is. Showing up for work.
The daily life of Yu-Gi-Oh. Anyway,
so we got a combo video for you. It's also going to be a test hand video. It's going to transition from combo video to test hand video.
And what I feel like is the ideal hand. It's pretty much your whole hand. I know some people might not like that, but I just feel like if you had this hand, you could go off a bit. Is there anything you would like to say, Danny, before we start?
I just want to tell people like, comment, and subscribe. I got some feedback from somebody the other day, actually, that we should start saying to like, comment, and subscribe at the beginning
yeah.
and at the end.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to tell people, like, comment, subscribe, donate. We appreciate the feedback. We recently actually broke a goal of ours. We hit 500 views. So we have 500 views on our videos already. There's a lot of content out there. A lot of videos have 1 view and 2 views. And then we have some videos with 72 views. Just get at us.
Yeah, we just want you to know, even that 1 view helps us.
The 1 view
care.
helps. And the feedback helps. So go ahead and give us feedback. Rudy, you can go ahead and take it from here.
Anyway, like we said, it's going to be the synchro combos. Stuff
Oh,
like that.
yeah, that's... forgot to mention, Junk Speeder is the combo video here.
Anyway, like the name suggests, you want to get Junk Speeder out. You want to get his effect off. If he gets Ash, I think he's just about this way.
Yeah, about right there.
So in front of the field center.
Yeah.
Anyway,
'cause you can see the zones pretty good.
Anyway, okay, you want to get him off. You want to get his effect off. If he gets Ash, I think that's a problem. Unless you have other plays. Which most of the time I think you will, but like I said, depends on your hand.
With this deck, it's pretty easy to recover because of all the tuners and all the plays. You can still sync into other things. You don't always have to. Ideally, in the ideal situation, you want to go into Junk Speeder, but there will be times, and I will tell you firsthand, there will be times where you're gonna have to go into Black Rose. You're gonna have to go into Power Tool. You're gonna have to just go straight syncing into some of these other monsters. But Rudy will go ahead and explain that a little bit better. He'll go ahead and show you a little bit of the combos. He's going to get his first ideal hand out.
Well, not the hand first. I think we'll do the test first and then ideal.
Test hand? Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
So, like I was going to say, if you know what your opponent's playing and you just want to spam your field if you can and have the Junk Spear. If they get Ash or anything, you still have your backup right here to sync into other stuff. If that makes sense. So basically, to get into Junk Speeder, the 2 you would want is him, Synchron Carrier, because of his effect. You get another normal summon off a Synchro monster, and then Synchron. Basically, and with the other one you want, it's going to be Synchro material too. Is Junk Synchro. Synchron. Synchron.
Synchron, same thing.
Basically, if you have these 2 in your hand, you could go into Junk Speeder.
Go lower. There you go. That's perfect.
Then another one will probably be with either Jet Synchron or
show them Curtain Riser.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm just gonna show them like it's either 2 tuners and a Curtain Riser. Basically, what you want to do, don't summon these first. You place them as your scale, and since you have no monsters, you can special summon to the main monster zone. And then you normal summon one of these 2, and you go into Junk Speeder.
Or Changer Synchron. We have Changer Synchron as well.
True.
But this is more ideal. Changer Synchron's for being more offensive.
Yeah, I guess it's like turn 2.
Yeah, I can see that.
Ooh. Alright, we're gonna do some test hands. How many should be good? Like 3?
3 and 3. We're gonna do 3 in this first video going first. And then next video, we're going to do 3 going second. And we'll have combos in between. We'll have a commentary in between.
Yeah, science.
Science, bitch. We'll have whatever we can for you guys. We want to keep it as interesting as possible. I know, again, guys, I'm sorry. I was just...
You want to cut it, Danny?
Yeah, I'll cut it. I was up all night, and my videos that went up, the 5 videos that went up last night, were not my best work. I will admit I was tired, and that DDD video, that last DDD video, the number 2, was not good.
Alright, so right here, since you had quick draw, you could go discard Tuning Wear to special summon quick draw. And then play your Junk Synchron to get your Tuning Wear back from the grave. Then you could go Junk Speeder from there. And don't forget to draw your card from Tuning Wear. And also, Tuning Wear becomes a level 2 for Synchro. In case
For
you didn't know.
synchro material.
In case y'all didn't know. And you draw the one card.
Go ahead and show them what it is.
Change your Synchron.
Change your synchron.
The one that we were just talking about.
Yeah.
And then you get his effect off. Will let you bring as many Synchron tuner monsters with different levels to your field
As possible.
as possible. So first, one of my favorite, Eurobit. I know that's not his name, but...
It's whatever.
And then Jet Synchron. So this combo is the one I go into most of the time. You always see... You
have always probably seen this combo too in some of the duel videos, some of the exhibition matches. But we just want to show you what you could possibly do, what is possibly out there.
Road Synchron. Like, he matters for some combos that I'll show you soon after this combo.
Yeah, you're gonna see Road Synchron and Fleer Synchron are best friends.
And mostly for Flare, what it helps when you have a level 2 or lower tuner, or is just monster?
Just monster.
And it lets you special summon it if you use that synchro material. So stuff like that, you'll see what I mean, depending on my hand too. So basically this combo I like to go into, it gives you a negate. Like, I feel like it gives you a strong board because of the negate. And he's just at 3,000 meters.
And then it also gives you a revive as well, right?
Yes, 1 revive, I believe, per turn. I'm not too sure on that.
It's per turn.
Yeah, you get 1 revive per turn when you tribute. I'll go ahead and show you. First, you want to go, to get off this combo, you want to go into Scarlet. Because most of these require a non-dark tuner. No, non-dark.
No,
non-tuner Dark Dragon.
Yes.
To go into this. Then next you want to go into with your Jet Synchro. You're going to Synchro Summon into Abyss. This is where your negate comes in, but you don't stop there. What you want to do now is discard anything from your hand to get that Jet Synchron back. Or if anything, you don't have to discard. If you like your hand, you can also use the Living Fossil. But either way, Jet Synchron is going to get banished in the end. In this case, I'll get off, I'll put in Change Synchron, because depending on how after this turn, if anything gets destroyed and you can bring back Starlight, you can have more tuners for your Red Nova.
That's a good point.
Anyway, and then you Synchro Summon. So this goes to the graveyard and this goes to the banishment. You want to get off your Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane. Then you want to... For the sake, I'm going to tribute Quick Draw Synchron.
Which, for the most part, Rudy usually does tribute Quick Draw. And you're going to find that tributing Quick Draw isn't that bad. It's not that big of a drawback.
It depends on how late in the duel you are. Because the only drawback on Quick Draw is you only use them as synchro material for...
anything requiring a synchron.
Yeah, what Danny said. And that's anything. Like... That's the only thing. You can't go into him with Synchron. So basically that's why I want to get rid of Quick Draw off the field.
Oh, and then you get your special summon, right?
For which one? Oh yeah. I haven't... Yeah. You're right. Sorry about that. And then there's one combo that you could go into. You have your negate and then your 2 beaters.
And then not only that, if they were to...
get destroyed, you have defense too.
You have defense. And I want to mention here, Rudy didn't mention, or at least I don't know if he sees it, but if Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane were to leave the field, he could just summon another Scarlight, and he has 2 level 2s to go into Red Nova.
Let's see. No.
You have 2 level 2s right there.
No, I can't. If you said this one, right?
If it gets destroyed.
You can't bring back Scarlight.
No, I know. I'm saying, like, if you were to go into Scarlight.
Anyway. Yeah, but that basically this is one combo right here.
So that's pretty good combo. Pretty good pretty good extend of what the deck can do. You've seen it before, but it's still good to see it. For those of you who weren't sure of how it worked, Rudy did a good job of explaining how it works, and
let's see. I could. So that's one combo. I'll show you another. Let's say the mega combo.
yeah.
I'll go into the mega combo next. I don't think I used it on camera yet. Maybe once.
I think you attempted once, but we stopped you.
But we'll see, because it's good for first turns, I believe.
Yes, very good for first turns.
But I wouldn't go on it a second on your turn 2. For turn 2, I would go for this. You have your negate and you can attack.
Yeah, and you have serious damage.
Yeah, those 3,000 ain't no joke. 3,000 plus.
Yeah, 3,000 plus is not a joke at all.
And if you think that's nothing, wait till Red Nova comes out.
I know, right?
Alright, that's one combo, like I said. For the Mega, it's the same to the point when you get to Junk Spear, and then it changes a bit. Because
it just kind of depends on how you want to get to Junk Speeder, because there's a multitude of ways in this deck of how you can get to Junk Speeder, but the combos change from Junk Speeder's point of view.
Yeah, you could go straight into a Mega, but you want to do something else before you go into Mega, just to have a little bit of security about depleting your opponent's hand.
Yeah, that's a perfect explanation. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Alright, I'm gonna shuffle this, and then we'll see what we get.
Yeah.
What happens if we get
a dead hand?
Yeah.
We'll just call it a dead hand, and then we'll go on to the next one, and that'll be 3. It'll give people feedback of.
I want to say a dead hand is nothing but tuners.
Yeah, I agree.
That hurts. But if you could bring, it hurts, but it's not definitely hurtful. Like, if you could get them to the grave and you have a Junk Synchron or something, I don't know. It depends on your hand and your next draw. Pretty much, everything's on luck. Or
Yu-Gi-Oh is a luck-based game. I will say that.
Or science. There's some math involved with your ratios, and like you see, like if you want to play a course, you might have a better chance of seeing stuff like that, you know? First, we got Flare, Tuning, that. Okay, I already see what I want to do. I'm going to use that Tuning to get a quick draw to discard my Doppelwar. So go into Tuning.
Or you could even discard Fleer and, well, no, do you.
Because I need the effect.
Well,
I need a
'cause,
non-tuner monster.
Yeah, because Doppel specials himself from the grave.
That's true.
Yeah, but like I said, you do you. You do your combos. This is your deck.
That makes more sense. But if it was like it's Red Nova.
Yeah, I guess if you were going Red Nova.
Right now we're going strictly for Omega.
For an Omega play.
Because if it was Red Nova, you want more tuners in your graveyard. So you can boost this attack. We're going to get our Quick Draw Synchro, like I said. First you want to shuffle and then you dump the card that you get. Top of your deck. For Tuning.
You gotta mill it off Tuning.
Yeah. Danny said it. You heard it here.
That's not bad.
It's okay. We're not hurt. We're sitting pretty. Because we still have our hand. First you want to discard that. It's a special summon that doesn't matter whatever. Well, it kind of does matter in today with the links, depending on the kind of link.
Yeah, especially with Orphagils around. You saw it in my. Just real quick. Keep going, Rudy. I'm gonna just talk real quick. In my meta-analysis video, I talked real briefly about Orphagils. I forgot to mention zone blocking is gonna become a new methodology of Yu-Gi-Oh! So be very careful with zone blocking. Zone blocking is gonna start becoming a thing. Rudy, go ahead. And
I was just gonna say about his effect. You don't want to get his tokens off for this. You just let him go to the graveyard. Don't get his effect off.
Yeah, I can even opt to say that sometimes you want the tokens, sometimes you don't want
That's
the
true.
tokens.
It depends on your situation, guys. And it's good that I brought a quick draw because I usually bring them out anyway with junk speeder. So, like I said, we're all sitting pretty. Since I have flare, I'm gonna have to go into something else.
It's a Nitro Synchron.
Nitro Synchron, yes. And that's another reason why we play these other ones.
Well, that's the reason we play these ratios as well. You can play. There are other Synchrons. These are not all the Synchron monsters by any stretch of the imagination. There's a bunch of them, and you could play any ones you want. We just felt that these were best for our playstyle and our style of deck.
So, okay, we're going to start up the Mega combo right here. Like I said, you don't want to go straight into Mega. For this, let's see. You could get either rid of one of these two. That's what we're gonna go into Power Tool Dragon. Yeah. You could get rid of one of these two. For this sake, I'll probably get rid of this one because of the link. Synchro Summon. Into Power Tool, and you activate his effect. You get any 3 equipped spells from your deck, and you have your opponent choose at random.
So pretty much for the Omega combo though,
You want to get the DDR.
You want to get 3 DDRs.
And if you have a DDR, for my deck that I'm running right now, I have a Living Fossil, so I could bring that out. So you can either have 2 DDRs or 1 Living Fossil.
Which if you have 2 DDRs, that's broken.
For this sake, I'm just going to bring it out because I'm just going to bring out the 3 DDRs, and I don't want to waste the time just shuffling and
Yeah, of course, I understand.
If, you know.
Yeah, people get it. People get it.
And then now, since you have DDR in your hand, you could Synchro Summon into Omega. So what Omega does, you could banish himself, and you could discard a random card out of your opponent's hand.
And banish it.
Banish it. And he has another effect on standby phases.
I think it's May phase.
Anyway, like if you have a banish card, you can bring it back with him. So if you have a banish card, you can bring it back with him. You bring that back, and then you can use this effect. So you want to banish him, he's banished. You discard.
And then you discard a random card out of your opponent's hand. So like we'll go ahead and say there that like out of my 5 cards that I'm starting with, I'm 1 less card.
And then next you want to activate your DDR by discarding Flare. And then he comes back equipped with that.
So
and
then
with DDR, it brings it back from banishment, and that means if it gets destroyed, it could go to graveyard, right? Pretty much.
No? It would still be banished.
Would it still be there? It just says destroy.
Yeah, it would still be banished.
Discard 1 target special summon is if this, and equip it with this card. When this card leaves the field, destroy the equipped monster.
Fact check us on that one. We'll get back to you on that one. But anyway, so Rudy, continue the.
But for this sake, you're gonna banish him.
You're gonna banish him anyway. And then, bam! There goes another card out of your opponent's hand. So then your opponent is starting net 3 cards. They're gonna draw 1 card, have 4 cards. They're gonna start their turn with 4 cards. That's 4 combo pieces that your opponent can possibly have. That could be bricks. That could be anything really.
Could be potential game stoppers.
Game stoppers that.
And pretty much now you have defense. And then I still have my 1. Well, and then I guess, and he comes back next turn.
He comes back, yeah.
So basically, from here you just want to see what you get on your second turn. After this,
which you can go ahead and see. Go ahead. Draw, standby phase, and then Omega comes back.
Yeah.
And then the card comes back into your opponent's hand, and then you can banish again.
Do that. Pretty much you're going to do that again. Play your Reinforcements of the Army to get off. That's if they don't get destroyed.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you have to play with the tuners and keep your tuners.
For this sake, let's get off Synchron Carrier just to get another Junk Speeder out.
Yeah.
And I think I want to try off the Red Nova.
Do you want to do it right now? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, see late game kind of stuff too.
Late game stuff. Yeah.
You get off your other Junk Speeder. So we don't have a level 4.
That's fine. Like it's as possible. So it's like if you have a level 1 and a level 3 and a level 2.
Yes. So
you should still have level 1s if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I have level 1s.
and level
We're gonna get
3s.
Junk Synchron out, and then that's pretty much it. I believe I could still go into it. Maybe. Let's see what happens. I didn't really look at my hand cards, but we can still go into something. We might not go into Red Nova, but after a mega play, I would say then, I guess, at this point.
Or let's go ahead and say that what's in your graveyard, real quick. Let me check it.
Go for it.
And what's in your hand?
Tuning.
Tuning. Go ahead and discard tuning and special summon Jet Synchro.
It has many tuners, right?
And then
no, it's just 2 tuners.
Yeah, synchro summon these 2 into Tyrant.
These 2?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And blow up the field. And from there, you have a very powerful card in the form of Red Dragon Tyrant.
Yeah, I forgot about him. Sometimes I just don't go into him because...
Yeah, sometimes it's overlooked. It is easy to overlook him, but...
But you could go straight into him from Junk Spear because he doesn't need the dragon.
Yeah, he doesn't need the dragon. He's a free monster, basically. Very powerful card. Very good support. Very good Red Dragon support.
True.
You can play him, you can not play him. It's up to you. Rudy, is there another combo you want to show?
Let's go into the Red Nova.
Okay,
from
yeah.
the straight off from the back.
Yeah, go ahead.
For this one, you can't draw Road Synchron.
Yes, you need Road Synchron in your
Deck. I believe so. We'll see what happens. Hush. This will be the last combo for this.
For this one, for going first.
Yeah. Danny hit it on the nail.
Hit the nail on the head.
Hit the nail on the head. Alright, you go ahead and cut that. Let me separate them by how I like them.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you liked it too.
Yeah, I
Their
know.
level.
I liked how they were separated by level.
Let's see. Scarlight. And you're definitely going to go into Scarlight again.
That's why this deck runs 2 Scarlights. It's sort of the theme of the deck, the Red Nova.
We had the Formula Synchron in here, and I didn't like it that much, so I put in Scarlight.
I didn't like it either.
2, 3, 4, 5. Tuning where? Okay, that helps. So let's start off by tuning, by getting quick draw to extend that way off.
Yeah.
If Danny's okay with that. You okay with that, Danny?
I'm okay with that.
You okay?
I feel good about that. Hey, anytime I can get a tuning wear off, I'm happy.
Danny's sitting pretty. Pretty Danny. Let's just hope we don't get Road Synchro off the draw.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, you don't have to get Tuneware. You could get him.
We'll see what happens.
You know, for the sake of not drawing Road Synchron, let's pit him to the graveyard to play your Junk Synchron normal summon to get Doppel Warrior. Just for the sake of
But you have to mill, remember that.
Oh, yeah. I didn't draw. That doesn't hurt. So this, just like I said, for the sake of not getting Road Synchron into the grave.
Yeah, you want to try and draw as little as possible with this combo. Because you really, like, when we say that you need Road Synchron, you absolutely need Road Synchron for this summon. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
And for this, I kind of just like putting them in order from their levels 1, 2, 3, 4.
Even when I played the deck, I did the same thing.
Little Jet. He's still like he's my favorite in the deck. He's cute. You want to cut that?
Sure.
Just to cut safe. Alright, we're going to go into our Scarlight. Right there.
I would go Scarlight and then... Yeah.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
do... If you're going to say
you can't blow
Bane,
up the field.
or if you're going to say Bane to bring him back, either way, you have to have that space open, and you have to have him.
Yeah, that's true.
And then now you want to send these two off. He becomes a level 2 if not used for Road Warrior.
So that's something that not a lot of people know or opt for. So now we have our Red Nova, our boss monster, basically.
And let's see, he gains 500 for each tune in your graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's at 6,000. Told you then.
Yeah, you're right.
He's at 6,000, and he can't be destroyed by spells, traps, or monsters effects.
And if you attack into him, or if you attack anything, he can banish himself that turn
And negate that attack.
and negate that attack.
And he comes back at the end.
Yeah, so he's a very powerful card.
There is a way to get around him, though. Like,
I mean, I've seen people kaiju it. I've seen
Phoenix Chain, and then you can destroy it like that.
Yeah, you can destroy it like that. Fogblade, which heads up, guys. Our next Halloween episode, because you asked for it. I got a message about it. You wanted one more Halloween episode. You liked our Halloween episode. You liked the DVDs. You liked the Vendrids. We're gonna go ahead and do PK. We're gonna do Phantom Knights. So Phantom Knights will be our next Halloween episode coming up probably sometime next week. Get at us. Get at this profile.
But yeah, so like before that, basically for how much tuners I play, I could basically gain on that 6,000 minimum for me most of the time.
Yeah, there's ways to get him at higher than that. Like there's a lot of cards that discard.
Like
in
late
this deck.
game, he gets higher. Late game for sure. But anyway, that's what I wanted to show you with this combos for your first hand draws.
Yeah. Thank you, Rudy. Thank you for showing us that. Thank you for coming into work today and actually showing up and being in the office with me, being in the studio with me.
When am I not ever?
I know, right? When are you not ever?
Anyway,
Anyway,
get a comment at us. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you didn't like. Tell me everything what you felt about this combos from every
whatever you have on your mind, go ahead and say it. Whatever you think about this deck, about this combos,
If you feel like you like this deck, go ahead and try it out for yourself.
net deck it. And if it does good, send us a message. Say, hey, it did good. If it doesn't do good, send us a message. Say, hey, it didn't do good.
Right now, this is my favorite deck. I'm not gonna lie.
It's really fun. It's a really fun deck.
And just going to Red Nova and beat over everything, fun.
So remember, y'all, catch us on turn 2.